When you first talked to this family, what did they convey to you?
When I first spoke to the member, he was very overwhelmed. His wife had been receiving treatment for her Hodgkin's lymphoma for over a year before I even met him. The bills had stacked up. He had just been pushing them to the side. He was desperate for help.
So you're looking at all this, and what did you come up with?
It was over $57,000.
And what did you think when you saw that?
We need to get this fixed.
Did he realize that the bills were totaling over $57,000 at the time?
Yeah, he knew. He had told me that he had gone through them all weekend and tried to make sense of them. He told me, he was like, I guess I'm just gonna start paying them because they're stacking up. And I was like, if you can just wait just a little bit longer, because you might not have to pay some of these.
So what was the problem? What happened here?
The biggest problem was the wife was admitted to a hospital out of state and authorization wasn't obtained. Those are automatically kicked out. And then we also had a couple that were billed with the wrong place of service.
And Brandon, how about you? Were you thinking to yourself, oh man, I hope she can figure this one out?
Yes. And with Jessica, I've been very proud of what she does. One of the reasons why she's on the team is she has demonstrated these behaviors and demonstrated these competencies to be able to handle the job.
So how did you make this right?
Well, that provider, we gave their insurance information so they could file a claim. We had to work with Anthem in Virginia to get the claims corrected with the correct place of service. We got the medical records from the hospital so that we could prove with the appeal that was medically necessary, and filed the appeal, and then all the claims that went with that hospital stay were overturned, and then all the other ones ended up coming through and then being corrected and paying as well.
So when everything was said and done, what was the member's final bill?
Their final bill was their deductible, co-insurance, and one additional $20 copay.
When you told him this, could you hear the relief in his voice?
Absolutely. You could hear him choke up a little on the phone. Basically, he was like, I don't know that Blue Cross had people that would go this far above and beyond. He's like, this is never what I expected.
For you, what would you say to everybody else in the company about your experience putting the customer first and how everybody else can too?
When you have to talk to the spouse of someone and their loved one just passed away, or their child has leukemia and they just got denied from a clinical trial, it can be really overwhelming. But you're also there for them, and you might be the only person if their kid is sick or if their spouse is sick. Sometimes they tell me I can't talk to him about, the bills and stuff, so you're the only person I have to talk to. Even if you don't work with members directly, it's still gonna come back and affect them. Everything we do behind the scenes and with the member, it affects their entire life.